Hey, what's going on guys, my name is Finn and welcome back to some Forza Horizon 4 information. Now this is not exactly going to be information, I have already done information for the past 2 videos, but what I really want to actually go into with this one is one that hardly anyone's even thought about, but I've had this feeling Forza Horizon 4 could be a legendary game for pretty much the whole Forza series. Now, in terms of gaming, if you've got like a big series of games, they'll all be great and all, but there'll always be at least that one game in that series that will turn out to be absolutely, like, it'll be a one that'll be mostly remembered throughout the rest of the years that it's been out for. For example, Forza Motorsport 4. So for the people who never played Forza on the Xbox 360, or people who are just jumping into a Forza series now, Forza Motorsport 4 was classed as the absolutely legendary Forza game. It was a one game that was on the old Xbox 360 that everyone thought was just thinks it's the most legendary game of all time, just because of the fact that not only did it come with some amazing features, but some of these features turned out to pretty much just explode the entire world and just somehow make all of us people who did play it get linked right into the game and not stop playing it. Now that for Forza Motorsport 4 had that. All the things that the last Forza games have had, except for Forza 6 and Forza 5 and 6, but things like Horizon 3 and Motorsport 7 and now Horizon 4 have all had features that are like really nice that we've had in Motorsport 4. For example, the auction house and the design storefront and loads of other things like this. So, for Forza Horizon 4, why do I think this is going to be the top dog of the entire Forza series? I'm not talking about the Forza Horizon series, I'm not talking about the Forza Motorsport series, I'm talking about Forza itself. Out of all of the games, Forza's been through 11 games, and I think this one could potentially just be the one that's going to be well remembered. Why is this, you might be asking? Well, this is not just because of the fact that I live in, Forza Horizon 4 is being set in the UK. Now, I of course do live in the UK. Now, the reason why I'm saying it's going to be the most legendary Forza game is not just because of the fact that it's coming towards my country. By any means, that's not the case. The real reason to why is because it includes features that we've been waiting to have since potentially Horizon 1, potentially Motorsport 4 as well. Also there's other like brand new features which we've never seen before, which also include the fact that this game is going to be very, very good. For example, with dynamic seasons and other things like that. Mostly things like seasons and like just a little pieces of detail like the potholes on the roads, the roadworks, thick mud at some muddy paths. All of that's really cool, and that is one way of making it the best. But here's where most like Forza Motorsport 4 fans will absolutely agree with me. In Forza Motorsport 4, we had a track called Fujini Kaido. Now this was a Japanese road. It was like a Japanese mountain road that went right next to Mount Fuji in I guess it must have been somewhere like Tokyo. Besides the fact that everyone was getting hyped about the fact that Horizon 4 was going into Japan, we do still have what Japan is mainly focused on when it comes to Forza, and that is twisty mountain roads that are paved, because in Forza Horizon 2 and 3 we did have some amazing roads, but they were dirt roads. Now we get proper mountain paved roads which go up for miles up, and yeah, that's one of the main reasons why I'm thinking this is going to be the best, because that is one of the most requested things we have ever wanted, especially in a open world racing game, because Forza Motorsport 4 did have it, but our main like dream was to have it in a open world racing game. And now I think Playground Games have listened to us, and they have given us mountain roads in northern-ish Scotland, which I'm very grateful for. There's another reason to watch why Horizon 4 could be absolutely legendary. Now, this for some people might not make any sense whatsoever, but if you just think about this, right? This could make literally no sense whatsoever, but for those who actually like think of it as the way I do, this is what's gonna go down. So, Forza Motorsport 1 came out on the original Xbox. Forza Motorsport 2, 3, and 4 came on the 360, right? So technically, you get one game on the Xbox, you get 3 games on the 360. Then Forza Horizon 1 came on the 360. Then that was where the 360 line cut off, and then Forza Motorsport 5 appeared on the Xbox One. Now Forza Motorsport 5, 6, and 7 are on the Xbox One. Just bear with me, because that means Forza Motorsport 8 could potentially be on a brand new Xbox console that we might be expecting next year at E3, potentially. This is where things really go down, because that means Forza Horizon 2, 3, and 4 are also on the Xbox One, but you see a little pattern now. Forza Motorsport went from 1, 3, and then moved on, 2, 3, 4, moved on. Horizon's game went from 1, moved on to 2, 3, 4, and then Horizon 5 could potentially be again on a new Xbox console. Now, this is really screwing with my mind because the Forza Motorsport 4 was the last proper finished Forza game that was on 360, and that went very successful. So Forza Horizon 4 could potentially be the Forza game that we've always wanted, that we are probably going to spend more hours than Horizon 3, 2, 1, Motorsport 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, all together. Like, this game could just potentially be the heaven that we have always wanted. I know why. Some people might find this really confusing, but it's just a thing that I've really been thinking about for the past few weeks while I've been fast asleep in bed. I've just been thinking, Horizon 4 could be the replacement to Motorsport 4. The holy grail of Forza games could be let down to Horizon 4. Now, besides the fact that Horizon 4 does have a few problems, some of which are not exactly Forza's own fault. For example, Toyota. Yeah, Toyota. This is just a message just to say this, just because of the fact that some people from America and Australia, basically most of the world is now going towards England, and they are kind of concerned that the fact that Horizon 4 is now potentially going to be a game that might not really be the best game that's been out yet. But let me tell you, because of all of this that I've been thinking of, I think this is going to be the best Forza game in the entirety of the world. Or in other words, in the words of Jeremy Clarkson, this could potentially be the best Forza game in the world. Now, yeah, right, okay. So, are we happy actually managed to actually think through all of this? And I don't know why I'm doing this. It's almost like I've got a mind bubble thing that's going around and round. Anyway, I really hope you actually understand what I meant by this, and of course I really hope that you enjoyed watching this video. If you did, then smash that like button, as well as subscribing to our channel for more videos like these, just click on the feature, as well as clicking on that bell so you don't miss any of the other videos that I upload. Apart from that, guys, yeah, I really hope you do enjoy it, and yeah. I'd like to thank all of you for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.